Eden Park, New Zealand, Britain, Ireland, and all rugby lovers around the world. It is time to prepare for the biggest rugby series in 2017. It's the All Blacks up against the Lions, test match number 1. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflake Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Lions Tour of New Zealand, where we are about to kick off test match number 1. It has been a long time coming, it's a long time waiting, but we are finally here for the big one, the first test of this series. The All Blacks have of course named their side for this opening test, and it is as follows. The front row with Moody, Taylor and Franks. Accompanying in the second row is Retillick and Whitelock. The back row, predictable pack as expected. Kino, Kane and Reid. Aaron Smith will run things from scrum half with Beauden Barrett at 10. In the centres, it's an interesting combination with Ryan Crotty amazingly fit and ready to go for this match. He'll start at outside centre with Sonny Bill Williams at 12. On the wings, another interesting and somewhat controversial decision with Rieko Ioane lining up in the number 11 jumper. No room for Julian Savia. Israel Dag, the second fullback option to prepare for the Lions kicking game, will line up on the right wing with Ben Smith at fullback. The side will be captained by Kieran Reid as we look to go and see who will go one up between the All Blacks and the Lions in this opening match. The team they will be up against are, of course, the British and Irish Lions, and they have picked a good side based on the best players in positions on the globe and, of course, form heading into this first test. They've played a lot of games building up, and this is the side that Warren Gatland has picked for this opening test. Vunipola, George and Furlong will line up along the front row with Elman Jones and George Cruz in the second row. Omani will captain the side for the blind side with O'Brien and Falatel partnering him at 7 and 8. Conor Murray, he's the key alongside Owen Farrell. They are 9 and 10. Your scrum half and fly half Ben Teo. He's been the form man of the series so far and all the backline players, and he'll partner Jonathan Davis at 13. On the wings, this is really interesting. How are these two going to go against the All Black wingers? It's Elliot Daly and Anthony Watson on the right. Liam Williams gets the nod in the number 15 jumper. Of course, Hogg is back home injured, and Halfpenny not deemed in good enough form to start this match today. He'll be on the bench for this one. It's a strong looking Lions side, plenty of players in good touch as well. It's going to be a cracker of a match, so let's get down for kickoff. The Lions and the All Blacks test match number 1. So it'll be Beauden Barrett for the All Blacks to kick this match underway. The first test between the All Blacks and the Lions. This is what we have all been waiting for. So much suspense, so much anticipation. The build-up has all been there. Both sides have had a chance to show their wares. Now we see who becomes Lions champions for yet another tour. 12 years ago we've seen them. Referee blows the whistle and we are underway. Tour 2017. Lions All Blacks has finally kicked off. And it is the Lions that pull the ball in. Murray, they're finding the ball out wide, and it is O'Brien that reels it in. Murray again having a little bit of a taste of the waters. Out to the left side, Ben Teo goes back to Jonathan Davis, who looks for the safety, a touch, and a kicking game is exactly what we expect from the Lions here as well. Question here was he inside the 22? Oh, he was, but it was taken back. A huge area here by the Lions, and Jonathan Davis, the Welshman, has made a massive mistake. Big mistake there from the All Blacks was the line out as Beauden Barrett gets a football through, and Beauden Barrett scores. First chance of attack. It's All Blacks 5-0. One invitation was all they were required to get. One mistake. They made one of their own, but Sam Cane cleaned it up. It was broken play from the set piece, and the big man slipped a short pass to Beauden Barrett, who, like lightning, slips through to score. It was all at sea at this point. The set play was out the window. Reid went to Whitelock, went to Barrett, and the gap was created because the Lions line out did not shift across to defend. You give Beauden Barrett half a gap, he's too quick. And he just screams straight through the middle of it. And the first try of this Lions series goes to Beauden Barrett, who, without any mistake in his mind, adds the extra 2. And a crucial point of the series will be goal kicking. We've talked about it many times before. But Beauden Barrett eases the New Zealand fans' minds with a nice simple one to kick his series underway with his first conversion. And we're back to halfway with Owen Farrell, who will get many kicks, I'm sure. Here's Sonny Bill Williams. Offload, City given away. Elwyn Jones, a great pass to Filatel. There goes Farrell, and now it's a chance for Daly. A little grubber inside, but Aaron Smith puts it down for a 22 dropout. Boy, how quickly the Lions turned defence into attack there with one wayward Sonny Bill offload. It is smashed downfield by Beauden Barrett, and it will come back from Liam Williams. Here's Farrell with a kick and looking to play a little bit of a territory game. He kicks away from Ben Smith, and Owen Farrell finds touch. Keeping this one nice and alive here, looking for that territory game, forcing the All Blacks into a mistake. That is a game plan for the Lions. Taylor again is missed at the front. This time the Lions pull it in. Filatel as well at the back. Amako, Vunipola.
Release.
Reels it in just outside the 22. That's what the Lions are wanting. Murray goes wide and O'Brien keeps looking for numbers. Here's Jonathan Davis does well. Going to, it is Anthony Watson back inside for Ben Teo. Teo's in behind the line of defence. They've got numbers here, the Lions, but they don't really use them too well. They get a bit lost when they get close to the line. Here's a pick and go from Omani. The captain for the Lions. Connor Murray, short pass away to Ben Teo, inside ball, tight follow, it's got to be a try, no! Jonathan Davis is denied. Lions defence holds tight, Teo, over the top, Anthony Watson! Is held just short once more. Aaron Smith was the one to make the tackle, a slow ball here for the Lions. Murray to Furlong. No way through there for Tide Furlong. Should have gone back to short side, but Teo opens it up. Marco Vunipola. Numbers from room out wide. It's got to be a chance here. Elliot Daly. Elliot Daly's over! A reply by the Lions out on the left-hand side. It was 1-on-1. Daly and Dag. And Elliot Daly puts it down. Great finish. And the Englishman gets the first try for the Lions in the Test match series. Great ball wide there. Was that Omani? It looked like it. And just gets that down as Stagg tries to drag him over the sideline. A reply by the Lions. And this series is well and truly alive. No, it was Elwyn Jones, of all people, to deliver a pinpoint pass. Was he out? Was he in the field of play? That is a contentious issue. Referee has awarded the try, and Owen Farrell has a chance to tie this game back up. Takes his time. Farrell, left-hand side of the field. He delivers a perfectly situated kick. And calmly and coolly he slots the conversion. It is 7-7. We're all tied up. The Lions back in the game with their first try of the Test series. They struggled to score throughout the Super Rugby games, but they have well and truly come into it now with their first of this series. High kickoff towards the forwards, and Elwyn Jones, magic man, does well. He finds Cruz, who finds George. The All Blacks search for the ball, but they can't find it. Here is Murray taking two All Black defenders. They're all over him here. Oh, that was close to being a penalty, but the All Blacks sense the ball, and they turn it over. Moody goes to Barrett. Oh, look at this. Beauden Barrett, the jump goal. It is over. Wow, who saw that coming? 10-7, the All Blacks add 3. Through the boot. They've been watching the Lions in the warm-up, and they know that accumulating points is so crucial. 10-7 the score. Beauden Barrett, well, he's got all 10 points at the moment. As Farrell kicks back underway. Kaino, he's dropped the ball. And Cody Taylor has picked it up. Ryan Crotty squirts it out for Dag, who gives it away to no one. And the All Blacks under pressure again. But the Lions have made another mistake. Murray with the knock on. Saw that space, but a big
Crouch.
Brody Retallick tackle
Bind.
has driven him to ground.
Sit.
All Blacks scrum feet. Oh, and it's a massive shove as well. Aaron Smith, he's going to run it out. Gets away from Murray. Smith's still going, but he's driven to ground. Good turnover. Now it's defence into attack. Farrell does well. The defence, the All Blacks is absolutely shattered. They still come wide. Faratau offloads to George. Big ball over the top. It's a chance for Watson. Back inside to George. He's going to take him on. Jamie George. Can't get away, and Ben Smith. Oh, he's knocked it on. So Ben Smith looking to clear the ball from his own line. He's dropped it, and now here come the Lions again. Jonathan Davis way to tight furlong. He is just a metre short. Remember, there is advantage to the Lions here. Knock on advantage only. O'Brien! Oh, Ben Teo was so close. But we will go back. Scrum feed Lions. Knock on by Ben Smith. 38 minutes gone.
Sit.
If the Lions can score here, they will take the lead into the halftime break. Murray's feet and waiting at the back. It's Faratau. Good late shove from the Lions. Here is Murray to Farrell. Short ball back inside. Faratau back to George. Tense stuff now. All Blacks defence is being tested. Teo! He's met for a hefty shot, and Taylor's got the ball. Well, he's just stumped this away. Reed's offside, but Dag is not. What are the Lions going to do? They're going to play? No, they've knocked it on and put a forward pass in, and that will end the half. 10-7. A Bowden Barrett drop goal will be all that will separate these two sides. Faratau with the error, but it was a forward pass before that. That sends the two teams to half-time. The All Blacks with a slender lead over the British and Irish Lions. 10-7 the score. Let's have a look at some stats from that first half of rugby. Possession, 45-55. The Lions take a 10% buffer on the ball carrying ability. Territory, 52-48. That's almost dead even. Amazingly, the All Blacks have the drop goal. They didn't wait for a penalty. They took the chance, and Barrett had it within his grasp. Tackles, though, take a look at that. 43-9. Yes, just 9 by the Lions in that first half. The All Blacks, well, that is over 4 times the amount of tackles, 5 times the amount of tackles. That is insane by the All Blacks and the Lions. Line breaks, the Lions need that 4-2 as well. They're having the better of this matchup, but both sides have only scored the one try. It is the kicking of Bowden Barrett through a drop goal that the All Blacks lead this one 10-7 at half-time over the Lions. Second half looks set to go, so let's get back down to the action. 10-7, the half-time score. Well, if anyone was going to be scoring drop goals, I'm sure most people thought it would be Owen Farrell. Not so far. Kaino pulls it in, and Kane is monstered. The All Blacks trying to pressure here to retain their own ball. They won't do it. The Lions steal it straight back. Farrell, big pass. Furlong does well. Anthony Watson, he skins one. But he's met his match there with Rieko Ioane.
Release.
Just 4 metres short now. Murray, if he can pass.
Release.
He can't pass. Opportunity goes begging. Furlong lofts it up. O'Brien. Now they've got room here, the Lions. Teo, he's lost it. And oh dear me, Aaron Smith, he's had that kick charged down, and here come the Lions once more. Good ball from Faratau to Daly, back to George. Defences and shatters once more. Wow.
Release.
What a tackle there from Israel Dag. When he pull it goes. Davis is knocked on, and the All Blacks will get a chance to clear their line here. It's smashed away from Jerome Kaino. But the referee deems that it's not a good enough advantage for the All Blacks. He took on the tackle of Rieko Ioane.
Crouch.
And he was met with a thunderous hit.
Sit.
All Blacks feet right under their sticks as well. Defensive scrum for New Zealand. Aaron Smith feeds on the Lions. They get a late shove. They'll turn this ball over. This is a killer time to do it. Murray, Jonathan Davis, terrible play.
Release.
Still there for Teo. Looks left side. George Cruz gets smashed.
Release.
All Blacks defence stepping up a notch here. Here's Jamie George again. Big ball wide. Anthony Watson He's going to take on Ioane, and Ioane wins yet again.
Release.
Those two have had an epic battle so far. Here is Murray. Oh, he's got away from one. And he's taken down by a second wave, led by Aaron Smith as well. The number 9 battle is fully alive here. Maka Vunipola, that's a forward pass. And another chance for the Lions goes begging. They can't afford to do this against the All Blacks.
Crouch.
They
Bind.
trail. There's 24 minutes to go.
Set.
They need to get points on the board here, the Lions. Even if it's just 3, it's a great scrum from the All Blacks. Here's Kieran Reid. They're going to attack here unbelievably. Beauden Barrett, he is away. And look out, here come the All Blacks. Jerome Kino linking up well. It's over for Sonny Bill Williams. Does he have the speed? He's got to get away from Daly. He's done enough. He might do it. Murray, he can't cut him off. And Sonny Bill Williams scores a length of the field try for the All Blacks. Eden Park is erupting because that one is huge. Great play from the All Blacks, linking up, drawing defenders. Elliot Daly just didn't have the gas in the tank, and that's what we talked about all week leading up to this test match, was the lack of speed on the wings for the Lions. Elliot Daly's been found out there, not even by a winger, but by inside centre Sonny Bill Williams, who still had Israel Dag on his shoulder. Didn't need him. He goes over himself. Sonny Bill scores, and this is going to be a cracker of a final 20 minutes here. This is where the All Blacks really step up again. The Lions need to do something. They need to score really in the next 10 minutes. They need to be within one scoring play in that final 10 to have any chance here of dislodging the All Blacks. 17-7, it's a score. That Beauden Barrett drop goal is proving to be quite a difference maker as we wind down the clock. Who'd have thought? Beauden Barrett with a drop goal. Farrell. He's back in the action. He's kicking up. That's not Dawn from... that was Kino. So big mistake from the All Blacks has given a big opportunity here for the Lions.
Release.
They are just on a 10-metre line. They're looking to use the width, and it's a Falatau who goes back inside. They've got numbers here. Anthony Watson. Well, they're in behind there, the Lions. And the referee has called them back.
Crouch. Bind.
Said no.
Set.
We will have a scrum. The Lions will feed. Connor Murray. Oh, yeah, the All Blacks got a hit on here. The All Blacks can turn this over. What's a killer? No! The Lions reject the shove, and they put one back themselves. Topsy-turvy. Murray. Farrell. Big pass wide, straight to Daly. Back inside. They get a good play going on here, but it's shut down quickly from Ryan Crosby. Vunipola goes sideways and backwards. The Lions recycle. Omani to Farrell. Tied for along the vault. There's a through ball. Straight through it goes. And it's great work from Cruz. There's numbers here. They shut it down though. Slow it right down by Jamie George. And he gives a bit of a hospital pass there to Falatau. Daly joining the line. Great ball to Elwyn Jones. And the towering Welsh Shikanoa just about goes in. Here's O'Brien. Oh, that's another forward pass. It's over go the Lions. Falatau should be celebrating, but it is a forward pass coming in from Vunipola. No, it is Jamie George.
Crouch.
Oh my goodness me,
Bind.
with just minutes to go. A mistake by the Lions have hampered any chance they have to win this match. Again, right on the left-hand upright, the All Blacks looking to get out of trouble. We can't even see where the ball is here. Comes back to Barrett. He's going to smash this away. Inside is in goal. He's got a good kick away as well. Liam Williams waits back there. Oh, it's a good pass. But Sean O'Brien is just nudged over the sideline. And we are going back 40 metres now. The Lions have cooked this big time. The All Blacks will win the test. Number 1. It's to the front they go again. They've missed one. Reid Kiner, good passes. Kane gets it back. Williams, quick hands here. Ryan Crotty through. Now he's got one to beat. Over then he goes with Liam Williams. Can he regather Crotty? No, he can't. The Lions get it back. Now they've got to attack. They're going to go length to length here. They keep on floating. Farrell does well. Jonathan Davis gets a nicely away to Jamie George. He is running away from Sonnyville Williams remarkably well. Kino squirts it out the back. It's stolen back by the Lions. Farrell goes back to Cruz. Back to Davis and goes again. That was a little bit fast. Full time is gone. The All Blacks will win this first test, but the Lions want to make it close as possible. Anthony Watson himself, he's way out there on the right. He draws in a couple of defenders, but there's only red jerseys there on their feet. They hold on to the ball. Oh, another forward pass, and away will go Farrell, but it will be called back. Ben Teo with the error, and that will be all she wrote in Test match number 1. The All Blacks continue on their dominance in Eden Park. Victory by 10 points goes to the All Blacks. Quite a remarkable game between these two sides. The Lions, they cooked up so many chances, but like we've seen all tour, they could not put them to bed. 2 tries was all the All Blacks managed, and their drop goal of Barrett's just kept them safely in front. 17-7, the final score. Barrett and Williams scored for the All Blacks. It was Daly getting 1 for the Lions. Barrett 2 out of 2 from the tee, as was Farrell 1 from 1, 100%. Drop goals, Beauden Barrett, that was the difference in the end. Well, possession, it did come back a long way. 58-42, the Lions, they pushed and pushed, but it wasn't enough. They had all the ball, but they just made too many errors. Forward passes, knock-ons, and they had the real opportunity to score, but they just could not finish their dinner at all. You can see handling errors. Normally, the All Blacks' expansive style sees them a lot higher on the handling errors. Today, though, 13-7, the Lions were so error-ridden. They just could not finish anything. The drop goal was the difference, but have a look at that tackle count. 95 by the All Blacks, just 18 by the Lions. That tells you one thing, that the Lions pushed. They pushed and pushed and pushed, yet it was not enough. Their second try to Sonnyville Williams was a real kick in the nuts to the Lions. They look to finish that match off. They were on attack, and it just all fell apart, and end to end go the All Blacks to finish the match. That is it. Test match number 1 is complete. The All Blacks get the win over the British and Irish Lions, and they lead the series 1-0 in this 2017 tour of New Zealand. It was a cracking match. Both sides should have scored a lot more tries, but defensively they were both on top of their game. 17-7 series is 1-0. The All Blacks win the first test. I'll be back again for plenty more from midweek games, test number 2, previews, reviews, and everything in between. Hope to see you all there for that, and I hope you all enjoyed today's matchup. I'll see you all next time, but until then, as always, take care.